pussy, strap pussy, strap pussy.
Do not do that in Hall H.
I'm so doing that.
Hi, I'm Nick Marino.
And I'm Sam Stone.
And we're here with a Den of Geek X-Ray Vision podcast collaboration at San Diego Comic-Con 2025. And we're joined by the cast and producers of Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
Hey. Hi there.
What's up?
Where's the... sorry.
Okay, Akiva, let's dive in.
Okay.
Vision.
Yes.
You've been on
Paul
this journey.
Bettany. This is not that
Correct.
game?
You gotta be careful with that.
How do you feel like you've fulfilled the vision that you started out with? And what do you want people to see as the legacy of what you brought to Star Trek with Strange New Worlds?
When Alex Kurtzman asked me to come over and be like drunk uncle on Discovery, and I knew nothing about the show, I went to the internet and discovered that it was a show about Pike in #1, at least according to the internet. Got there, discovered it had zero things to do with any of that. And so Strange New Worlds started forming in my brain because I had always thought a lot about what the early days of the Enterprise with Captain Pike and Spock in #1 might have been. I feel like what we've done far exceeds anything I had ever imagined. I hoped we would get the original Star Trek values back because God knows we need them in times like this. I thought we could combine the two modalities that are now common in storytelling, serialized character arcs and episodic storytelling, which is delightful to audiences of Star Trek throughout the shows. I had no idea that we would be gifted with this extraordinary cast who are more than collaborators. They're authors. My partner, Henry, who is tireless. And I think if we're lucky and if we stick the landing, we'll have added a significant piece to the canon of Star Trek. And the little me in 1974 at the Statler Hilton Hotel at my first Star Trek convention could only imagine playing Star Trek. And so now we get to make a piece of it. I can die happy.
Aww. What a nice answer.
Henry, I'm always fascinated by how you sequence a season. It's like sequencing an album, right? It's like you've got these really heavy episodes.
It's like making a mixtape.
Yeah, exactly. Look it up, kids. When you have all these really heavy episodes, and then it's like, hey, let's do a fun one. Let's do a fun one. How was it like having the groovy episode come after such heavy stakes earlier in season 3?
We tend to look at every one of them as their own individual movie. We don't try to think very hard about what leads into another, but sometimes after going through a very challenging episode, it's really great to have something that is a little more of a relief. And sometimes when you've had too much of a relieving episode, it's nice to have someone that's like shocking and surprising and can really kind of take you in a different direction. The thing that goes across all of them is the character stories that we kind of tell over the course of the season. So we try to make it so you can watch every one as a movie and you can watch them in any order. But if you do watch them in the order that we set it on the mixtape, you will actually appreciate the story.
Rebecca, you have been entrusted with more than one legacy character, let's say. With Mystique, you were coming to something where there was a body of work to pull from. With this, you're building out another legend, but like Akiva's saying, there's authorship involved in this. And who you're building out, it was like a Flash before. What kind of authorship do you felt like you brought to this with your performance, but then with the choices you're asking them to put into the character with #1?
Well, as an artist, you get to make quite a few choices, but I've been so emboldened by the level of the material that we work with and the way these guys write and the ideas they come up with that are so far outside the box. Una's story has been, it's been written for me, but, and then I get to flesh it out with certain small choices that I make and collaborate with them and add some nuance to it. It's been really lovely.
Ethan, I mean, you get a lot of scenes with Rhys Darby earlier this season, and we love Rhys Darby here at the Den of Geek. Like,
I do too.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
How is it like going, wedding from 27 Dresses, whatever, wedding movie you want to throw in there, but within the realm of Star Trek.
He's so funny on camera, and he seems like kind of a silly goofball, but he's such a serious actor. In the green room, I didn't know what to you never know what to expect of an actor when they're in the green room. And he's just very quiet and prepared, and I think all that preparation allows him to be just totally clownish on camera if he wants to be. So I just had a great time working with him, have a lot of respect for him, and hope to see him again on our show.
Paul, don't hate me, but Den of Geek super producer Grace has asked me to ask you about the legacy of the Stephosi.
Oh my God.
Is this clothing?
Are you talking about Steven?
No. Oh my God. All right.
Is this a Steven question?
All right.
Is this about Steven?
It's about Stefan.
Oh, Stefan?
Steven is my alter ego. Oh my goodness. So I don't have TikTok, but apparently on TikTok, the kids started calling my character Stefan, Stephussy. Take from it what you will. I have taken ownership
But it's
of that.
Stefan, right?
It's Stefan. Oh. Or Stefan if he's in Europe. And I've just taken ownership of it, and I don't really know what it is, but it's really I'm just owning it. I am the Stephussy now, and it's funny because I'll be walking down. I don't know, Akiva. I'll be walking down the street, and people will just yell Stephussy, yeah, and I'm like, yeah. So I don't know. I mean, maybe whoever asked that question knows more than I do, but I kind of like it. I love that Akiva gets like the really, and then they're like, Paul, what is Stephussy? And I'm like, okay.
Speaking of bucket list things, Christina, how is it kind of channeling your inner Agatha Christie? Like, it's kind of like you're a groovy Miss Marple this week.
Oh my God, that was the most fun episode I think I have filmed. Well, maybe not the most fun because you haven't seen season 4, but one of the most fun episodes I've ever filmed on this show. And when I got to see all these guys as their different characters, I mean, that was a huge part of the fun for me because we've got Sonny Lupino.
Still Spock.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still Spock.
It was still fun. Still Spock. Even more Spock. But I got to dance with you, so that was fun. And then Paul as Maxwell Saint, and then Adelaide Shaw. It was just incredible just to be in a mansion.
We don't shoot on location very often for our show.
Frakes as well.
And we had Jonathan Frakes
Frakes
with
is
that.
Frakes is directing from behind a plant in a mansion, like Frakes, I can see you moving in my eye line. It was just
Does he still yell action, action, action? When
action. Absolutely he does. But yeah, it was just a cool episode because also with La'an, she's been very uptight, for season 1 and most of season 2. So season 3, I had an opportunity to kind of lighten her up, and just she's exploring her passions. Yeah. Full stop. Dance, the Amelia Moon, and Spock.
Yeah, there might be some romantic entanglements this season, and that kind of extends to, Christine Chapel, of course, with Roger Corby. Yeah. But I think in a lot of ways, like, Corby also embodies the evolution Christine has had outside of the Enterprise with her archaeological fellowship. Like,
absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff that has happened since last season. Like, how is it going into that, Jess?
Oh, so great. I feel like season 3 Chapel really got to get out of the med bay, put on a leather jacket, get her hands dirty, which was so much fun. So much fun. I feel like you guys really wrote me some opportunities to let Chapel step up into kind of stronger, more leadership kind of stories for her, which was really cool. I mean, shooting in that, oh wait, I haven't seen that yet. Woo! Nice try. It was great. And Killian, who plays Corby, is a hoot and a fabulous actor. And it was really fun to explore chemistry with him and see the Chapel-Corby dynamic kind of blossom.
And he's unfailingly handsome and just ridiculously. We've ridiculously good people, and handsome-looking people on Strange New Worlds, which you can catch on Thursdays on Paramount Plus. Keep an eye out for season 4 and the upcoming 5th and final season, also on Paramount Plus. Nick, you want to, take us home?
Stephussy.
Every Everyone,
Step pussy. Step pussy.
do not do that in Hall H.
I'm so doing that.